All right, I want you guys to go support Piston Mike. Y'all go to the subscribe button. He at 480 right now. Let's get him to 1,000, 100,000, 500,000, million subscribers as soon as possible, bid. Let's help him put it down. Make sure you go over there and subscribe. If you like the Pistons, you want to support me, think about sending me a donation. Best way you can help me right now is go subscribe over to Piston Mike and go help him get his numbers up, putting in work, hard work, smart work, dedicated work, consistent work. So make sure you go over there and appreciate that work. So remember, the name is Piston Mike, and I have a link in the description. If you have a problem finding it on YouTube, it'll be under source link or Piston Mike channel link in the description. Peace.
Alrighty then, let's talk about the Detroit Football Lions. They have all three quarterbacks that was on the roster last year under under contract. They signed Tim Boyle, I think it was last week. Today they bring back David Blog. Does it mean that they're not in the market for a quarterback now? Most conventional wisdom, which conventional wisdom has blasted the Detroit Lions in the past. They've been taking offensive, defensive linemen, including a tight end, a couple tight ends, and the inside linebacker, and Jared Davis, the last 12 fucking drafts or 11 drafts. They've been taking offensive linemen, defensive linemen, tight ends, and linebackers with the first overall pick. And they said, well, you build the trenches and you build the team around the quarterback, and then you plug the quarterback in. You know what I'm saying? Everybody think is that simple, and it's not that simple, right? If it was that simple, everybody would be doing it, right? And they signed back David Blog. I don't mean to just keep going on. They signed him back. The deal is friendly, but they have all three quarterbacks under contract, right? And people say, well, they can just go ahead and just cut one, right? They say they can just go ahead and just cut one. My thing is, this is not, and you never want to show your hand. You never do. But this is, this the lines you talking about. And everybody going around and, like my man's on Wilbur Sports was saying, well, Brad Holmes might be the best GM of all time in the modern era. He got, because obviously, but Chuck Smith was a hell of a GM too in the 80s, the 90s, and in the early 2000s. You know what I'm saying? Well, he only went to the 2000s, but from the 89 to 2000, he had some good teams in there. Got the team's only playoff win since 1957. I mean, we can go on and on. But he's on there, David Blog. Uh, by retaining Blood, the Lions will be bringing all three quarterbacks back from the last season roster, as well as practice squad starter Steven Montz. The Lions re-signed backup Tim Boyle earlier in the week. Okay, it was this week. Wall and Blog battled. Okay, so I don't know what the deal is for. It's not an expensive deal at all. But they bring back all three quarterbacks. And like I said before, if you don't think they got a problem at quarterback, I don't even think this is a channel for you. Quarterback was terrible. Offense was worse than the defense. I don't care what the rankings say. Watch the game. Okay? That's my thing. Watch the games. Um, so but I mean, everybody entitled to their opinion. I'm not saying any opinion is dumb. No, you entitled to your opinion. I might not have to respect your opinion. You don't have to respect mine. I don't really care about that, right? But at the same time, bro, like they could easily cut them, but just being scorned and being abused by the Lions through the last almost 30 years of being a fan, I don't care if it's Brad Holmes, the Pope, whoever it may be. I'm just so abused by them that I don't think they're gonna end up doing the right thing. And that's my opinion. I think they're gonna turn around and they're going to like Holmes. They need a receiver. They need to support Jared Goff last year. He waited to the fourth or fifth round and get a Myra, which was a good pick. You know what I'm saying? But we still struggled at the position, in a lot of people's opinion. So I do think these three quarterbacks and possibly the guy Muntz, whoever he is on the practice squad, they probably will be your quarterbacks next year. They probably will be your quarterbacks next year. They probably won't draft nobody. If they do draft somebody, it's going to be somebody in the fourth, fifth, sixth round. And they're going to go into next season with the same problem. I'm just waiting for them to give Goff some type of new contract or some type of new extension or something like that. That's kind of like what I'm really waiting on. A restructures deal where he around. That's what I'm waiting on. Honestly, that's what I'm waiting on. If we being honest, that's what I'm waiting on. That's what I'm waiting on. So no, I don't think people saying well they should be thinking quarterback at 32. No, it's the most important position, and you have an elite you have an elite you have an elite quarterback prospect. I don't care if he's 6 foot. Kyler Murray then taught us that don't matter. Drew Brees taught trailblazed that he athletic, strong army, everything you need. And number two, a pass rusher ain't gonna change shit. They get traded all day. Tell my mind. They get traded all day. Khalil Mack, Von Miller on his third team. What did Bradley Chubbs doing up there in Denver? What are he doing up there in Denver? Khalil Mack getting flipped like a Krabby Patty. You know what I'm saying? And then Tim Boyle coming back. I don't understand. Him and Sheila lovers. I don't get that. Him and Sheila are lovers or whatever. He going to take Sheila to Pound Town. That's what I don't understand. He taking her to Pound Town. Like, bruh, what he doing her froggy style? Like, how is he still here, bro? And then you look at Kaepernick not having a job. You're looking at a guy, Tim Boyle, respectfully so. He was a bum in college, Division I. He was a bum in Division II. And you just ask yourself, how does bum keep getting opportunities? How? How did this bum keep getting opportunities? That's my $1 million question. How is he still in here getting opportunities? That shit bananas. He trash. He wouldn't even probably make the USFL. He barely make the XFL. How is he getting all these opportunities? Why is he coming back as a number 2 quarterback? Did you see the Seattle game? Did you see, was it the Cleveland game? Why is he coming back? And David Blah, they didn't believe in him so much, right? They didn't believe in him so much. Tim Boyle kept starting and stunk it up in Atlanta. They didn't even have enough faith to go to Tim Boyle. Even the fans was crying to go from Tim Boyle to David Blah. My SOL sensors tell me that these will be your 3 quarterbacks on the roster. And if they do take a quarterback, it's going to be 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, undrafted. Mark my words. Mark my words. The biggest problem on this team is quarterback. And y'all talking about wait for Bryce Young or Love, whatever the hell name is, CJ Stroud. And they right now, and I know college about progression, they ain't no good. They not no pro prospect. I mean, shit, two of the most infamous institutions for bums and professional bum quarterbacks. The Tim Boyle list. 2 of the organizations that produce the biggest vagabonds a quarterback. Tua, still keeping faith alive. Trash. Justin Field, right now, like Chicago, gonna make him trash. Trash. So I mean, they bring it back on, and people say, "Well, I got faith they can cut any dude." These dudes ain't thinking about a quarterback. They gonna go out there, do what they've been doing, taking pass rushers, taking offensive linemen, right? That's what they gonna do. We're gonna get back the next season, and we're gonna repeat the whole wash cycle. People gonna say, well, the defensive numbers wasn't good still. We need to continue to draft all defense and we need to do that. And then you watch the game and see the offense going 3 and out, turning it over, throwing for 3-yard fucking hitch routes on 3rd and 35. You know what I'm saying? And you question, like, what are you watching the same thing I'm watching? The Lions have had last decade, they had a top 2 or 3 defense. And Matthew Stafford couldn't put up enough points with Golden Tate and Calvin Johnson. I know he hurt his hand. You haven't had top offenses here. I don't care what the numbers say. I have not seen anybody since the 90s go up and down the field and consistently score touchdowns. Not Mike Martz offense. And most of y'all don't even know who Mike Martz is. Not the West Coast with Steve Mariucci. Not Jim Cooter. Not Jim Caldwell. If you don't have a quarterback in this league, you're not going to be a winner year in and year out. Great defenses either. Great defenses have one appearance. They have one. Name me a great defense in a modern fucking era who's repeated and constantly year in, year out vying for a title. The Legion of Boom was the closest. They were the closest. Y'all got to listen to me. If you keep missing on quarterback, I'm fine with it. Keep doing it till you find one. Because the Lions have had, since 1957, since 1991, right? They had all that time to build the proper team. You're not going to get the perfect team. You can insert a Baker Mayfield or you can insert a Trent Dilfer. No. Even with Matthew Stafford, they couldn't build a team good enough, and he was a very talented quarterback. They couldn't build the team good enough to get him over the hump. Come on. Just do a playoff win. Care how good Brad Holmes look on the start. You don't know if his draft class is going to be good to 5 years down the line. You don't know. So the perfect roster or the perfect it ain't came in. It ain't in Detroit since the Forest bought him. So when you don't have the perfect situation, what's the best equalizer? It ain't a great defense. The best equalizer is finding a transcendent talent at quarterback like the Bengals did with Joe Burrow, like the Packers doing with Aaron Rodgers. Without Aaron Rodgers, that team probably don't win a football game. And if they do, they probably going to win it because of the frozen tundra up there. So them bringing back all 3 quarterbacks tell me that they ain't thinking about a quarterback. And that's my opinion on that. So I just been abused by the Lions. I'm sorry. I done seen so many SOL moments. I done seen where they could have faked like they was taking the quarterback to trade down and get a better deal. I just been hurt. I just think this team has zero competence. That's just my opinion. But I don't think they're gonna do nothing major at quarterback. And I think this confirms it. And people say, well, people in comments say, well, you're gonna be able to cut them for a little bit of nothing and this, that, and the third. And I'm fine with that. I'm just going off the history. You know what I'm saying? Brad Holmes, Scott on the court, maybe he think ain't nobody worth it. If somebody go out there and ball, I don't even, man, if I ran on it, bro, I'm probably gonna get banned from YouTube. So I just rather not I just rather just keep myself. If one of them deal blow up, I don't care who it is. Ritter, Willis, whoever it is. One of them be real good and they pass up on them, man. I'm probably gonna give up hope on the situation. Because the perfect team not coming to Detroit. They lack the competence at the top with Sheila. But hey, that is what it is. Check the Detroit Lions Talk playlist for more videos like this. All my social media is in the description. Twitter's the fast one. Twitter and Facebook and Instagram. If you have a business question, inquiry, response, video question, want to chop it up, or you got a video request for a draft spotlight, whatever it may be, hit me up. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App, $sign CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist for more videos like this. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Peace. Other than that, you can find my main channel right here on YouTube, Goodfella TV, for more sports, music, news, entertainment. It's Goodfella Sports TV. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Peace.